This is the challenge. Bets and new threats.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the number one, the right reality podcast. My name is Steven.
And my name is Vixie. We are here to recap Season 41 of the challenge, Vets and New Threats, Episode 13. They are like cockroaches.
Cockroaches.
Cockroaches. They will not die. It does not matter what you do. They will not die. So you can continue to send people in your own alliance against them to continue to knock your own numbers. Go for it.
Bars. What Mick said, everybody. Hi, everybody. If this is your first time finding us, congratulations. Maybe some of you watched our reaction to the Babe and Bananas podcast, and you're now coming here for the first time.
Confused why we call her Babe.
Yes, that was a thing of discussion. I think somebody took care of it for us.
Yes, thank you for informing the newbies, everybody. I appreciate it.
But her name is Babe and will always be Babe, and there's nothing you can do about it. Some people refer to her as Nani, I guess, if you're not in the club.
Boring.
Boring. But we do, and that's what we're here on the number one. God, we got a good episode here again. Coming up this week, I think Editor One's back. I think Editor One is back.
I'm going to have to agree with you on that, yeah.
Something from Babe that I just did not see coming. And honestly, I'm disappointed at her.
I'm going to throw it out there right now. I don't care right now if you're disappointed or not. Babe is back, everybody. I'm Team Babe. And if you had told me a year ago I was about to be Team Babe this hard, I wouldn't have believed you.
Watching her on Bananas podcast, I'm like, this is what I want. That's what I missed.
It was pre-Babe Babe.
Oh yeah, it's pre-Greaseback Bun Babe.
Yeah.
So it was original. It was in her old Nani days,
yeah,
if you will.
Before she was Babe.
Before she became Babe, she took on the Babe persona. And listen, I'm not going to sit here and say that sometimes when you date somebody, you take on their personality.
That was crazy. By the way. That was wild. Continue with your intro. Sorry.
But maybe you do a bit. And maybe you just become a little, maybe you just take on their attributes a little bit more. Maybe you become a little bit more grounded. That's not what I want out of my Babe. It's not what I want.
It's not. It's not what we want. And I'm so happy that she is no longer with us.
Happy trails. Do you think, I'm just going to say it. Does she come back? Do they put them on a season at some point?
I could see him doing X's.
But I don't think there's enough couples for X's at this point.
Really?
I don't think there is. Not to get like the size of the cast that we need.
Nerissa and Horacio.
Okay. Let's do one.
What's that guy's name that Michelle was hooking up with that Devin knocked out?
Jay?
No. Callum?
Oh, yeah. Callum?
That one.
You put him with Michelle?
Yeah.
Okay. That's
and
two.
I don't care who of Devin's exes. I'm sure he fucked somebody in the house before I started getting back into the show. So that one.
Can we get
Tori
Marie back
and
on the
Jordan?
show? That's a power team. That's not fair. 4?
America and CT?
Okay, that didn't happen. Stop. Poor America
Rumors.
didn't
Anissa and Will.
5. 5. 5.
I could make. I'm sure, guys. Leave a comment.
People are screaming at us.
I think we could make a 20 team. Nerissa and Horacio would crush.
Comment the teams. Comment the teams. Now,
Kyland and
Naya?
no. Blonde.
Oh, Melissa.
Okay.
We're getting there. People are typing right now. I can hear them typing.
I don't know if Gabo did anything. I can't remember anymore, but bring Gabo back. I still will die on that hill.
Here's the thing. If you're going to put a name in, it's got to be realistic. Like, we can't be like going back and getting people like
Berna Bertha and Emmanuel, they it was hella rumored.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, we can do that. Okay. We'll leave it there.
To me.
I want to see like the best one, like a under the radar.
I feel like I'm missing a huge one right now.
Yeah, eight people have typed it already, but that's fine. Keep typing.
I'm excited to see the comments.
Yeah, we look forward to the comment section every week, including creating threads. We like that a lot. Nix, did you hear the sad news?
Is it that Bernard is going ape shit right now, and he's just pushing. He's pushing things around on my floor. Give me 2 seconds.
I hear him.
Bernard, no.
And we're back, everybody. Sorry about that. We are here. Mixie, that is not the sad news I was talking about. The sad news, unfortunately. Bernard again?
Are you? I'm the worst. I'm in trouble. I'm a piece of shit. I love you, but no.
And we're back again, everybody. Let's try this for the third time. Third time's the charm. Mix, did you hear the sad news?
I did not. I was distracted. What's up?
A bunch of challengers got kidnapped. Yeah. Did you not hear that?
No, I'm still reeling from the news of last week, to be honest with you.
Yeah. I mean, if you look at this image on screen, it's really sad because here is the alleged alliance, and Justin's been kidnapped, Jeremy's been kidnapped, Sydney's been kidnapped, Cedric's been kidnapped, Leo's been kidnapped, and worst of all, America got raptured. R.I.P.
Yeah, I saw that graphic.
This is how I knew Editor One was back. Editor One was listening on his or her little holiday. Congratulations, Editor One. Hope you enjoyed wherever you went. But this is not the way to introduce yourself back to us. This is the third week in a row, or fourth week in a row, that the Alliance graphic has changed. And guess what? None of these people have gone home.
That's what I was going to say. I understand that it's going to slightly change based off of people leaving. But it's not slight changes. This time it is only vets.
Yep.
And Theo is listing them. And then he says, and everyone. And I wrote, oh, it's all of these vets and everyone. I get it now. You have audio of Theo saying everyone else's name. Don't sit here and tell me that we don't have audio of that. Either do it or don't, or just call them the Super Alliance and then make the graphic what it is.
Copy paste from last week's sequence. Just copy it from the timeline and drop it into your new timeline.
Just remove Derek and Dee.
Gone. Bye. Remove them. That's right. They were on last week's. My apologies.
I think maybe only one of them was. I don't know. There is zero consistency in this at all.
Yeah.
But guess what, Steven? They've lost numbers. And Steven, how have they lost numbers?
I don't know.
By continuously sending Theo and Adrienne in against their numbers, and their numbers continuing to lose.
Yeah, that's how that happens.
Three-peat.
Yeah, this is a third elimination win for them
In a row.
I think there was a gap. There was a gap. Gabe was
a
in
gap.
there with
Gabe
Jeremy.
and John A. and Jeremy and Aviv. You're right. 3 out of 4 though.
Ain't bad.
Bananas.
Wow. Absolutely crushed it again. Got a little dicey. We'll get to that, obviously. But yeah, this is not the way to do it. But it seems very clear that the Super Alliance, because we keep referring to that, is not all that super or not that aligned. They're aligned right now because there's a fraction
I think this is the last week they're aligned.
I think it is. I think next week we really see something, I don't want to say crazy happen, but the numbers just aren't there if the same thing happens. Like if Will or Olivia come in last, or Theo and Adrienne come in last, or Anissa and Jake come in last, fine. Any other team comes in last.
Yep.
We got something we got to figure out. And then depending on who comes in first, we got something to figure out. It's going to be very exciting. We needed it to get to this point, or it was going to be boring as shit. And it's been great.
It's been great. Positive.
Speaking about positive, our guy Cedric, who's flying under the radar, by the way.
I love him.
Double massage from Nani and Aviv?
Yeah, I wrote down, Steven, is this your dream?
Yeah, that's up there.
Millionaire Mitchell's just watching, too. She's just being cucked.
Oh, big time cuck.
Big old cuck.
If you told me out of those three,
I know.
who's the cuck? Not Millionaire Mitchell.
She's last on my list, too.
She wouldn't even be on the list. I would pick somebody not in the room before I picked her.
I agree.
She's learning and growing. She's like an addict who's seeing it in front of her, and she's like, no, I just can't. I have to write in my journal about this Bible verse or something. Just trying to keep her head on straight, because she wanted to get over there.
You can't predict what she's going to do. You just don't know. So much happened in this episode that she did that I'm like, I would have never guessed. You know? And she's great. I love Ashley. I really do. When she was so excited for Nani, I loved it.
What has happened?
This is what I'm saying. Like, would you have ever?
No.
Does she hate Anissa that bad? Or do you think that she's actually changed slightly as a person?
I think she's gone through some stuff. I would like to know what those things are. I would like maybe a true Hollywood story about Ashley Millionaire Mitchell, you know?
Yeah, or those YouTube episodes that they did.
Yeah, those would be great too. I'd like one of those, please. To just, I need an update on what's going on. I'm sure somebody who's like paying for her Snapchat or something like that will let us know.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, please let us know, because we need that. The FaceTime start mix for the first time this season. I'm like, oh, look who that is. I don't know who that is. I don't know who this person is. And then Cam shows up, and I'm like, it was a good run, Leo. It was a good run, Leroy. It was a good run, Leroy.
They really gave it away this episode.
Oh.
America pretty early on was talking about her family as well. When we saw Cam and the kids, I was like, they're cute, but Leroy's gone.
Bye.
He missed them so much. I'm like, oh.
Because there's no
Buddy,
other reason.
16-0, or 0-16, whichever one it is.
That one.
0.
It's different if we've been seeing this all season. And there's no real reason. They were like, I guess we'll show Olivia talking to somebody that was on the show that you guys might know.
Olivia's hormones are everywhere.
Oh, poor girl. At this point, she had to be like being like, something's off.
Yeah, I think at this point she probably would start having some sort of thought about it, because later Will just describes pregnancy symptoms and has no idea that he's doing it. Yeah, I mean, I
wonder if like the people, and I'm sure this came up at the reunion, was like, hey, now that you know Olivia was basically pregnant like 90% of the show, thoughts? And they'll all be like, yeah, it really makes sense now.
Yeah,
Like,
especially Will. I would just like to state again one more time, 0-16, and I believe it was at least 2, if not 3 episodes in a row that Leroy was picked first out of the male vets. I just want to reiterate that, because I still can't wrap my head around it. I love the guy. Don't get me wrong. He seems like a fantastic human being. Yeah. When he was like flexing in the gym too, I was like, this guy's strong. Like, let's go. It seems like he came to play. I just think it wasn't his elimination. And, America literally said she was sinking into the ground as she was holding those hay bales. I mean, he was screwed.
At a certain point, I have to go, he's played with enough people. It's not like he's not been a part of a good alliance. He's been with Bananas, and Bananas has got there. He just can't close, and he got really close that one year. I think he came in second. Like, the problem is him. I think people are going to be like, oh, well, you got put with America. That little fucking train, who will not be on the show again, she worked her little ass off.
She did. She did everything she could, too. But I just think, Theo even said it before the elimination. They both were, feeling great, and Leroy was shaken. He was nervous. I think he psychs himself out when he needs to step up. Because you're right. He's protected. And even he said that. He's protected by his alliance, by his years on this show. He would not have gotten voted in. I don't think.
And people would have kept him around as well.
Exactly. So all he had to do was not get last.
This is my problem with what Will says later. I know we're jumping around a little bit more than we can. He's complaining about Olivia being like, we came in 7th, and that's pretty disgusting. I was like, bro, you just don't need to come in last. And actually right now, it hurts you if you come in first because you're not going to be voted in. So really, just don't come in last. And I know that because Michaela said that. Even though it seems like Michaela's number 2 that she wants to take out is Olivia because she keeps talking about her and won't keep her or Theo's name out of their mouth. She's like, I can't say the name because of him. And that's a you problem, ma'am.
You know what killed me? And it was right before the daily. The irony of Michaela trying to get Will to stake a claim when she made that massive situation after Olivia got Gabe to stake a claim, and she's doing exactly the same thing.
Yep, that's my next note. You were a great team. You led me right into it. With who? Who are you going to stake a claim on? You can't just say that. It'd be like, hey, I need a girlfriend. It's like, yeah, with who? Are you talking to anybody? Are you dating anybody? Are you seeing anybody? No. Okay, well, who are you picking then? Because here's the options as of this point. He can't take a vet man, so he can only go for other rookie guys. So he's not going to try to take... He's not going to try to go with Anissa. That's clear. Mm-hmm. So you have 3 options. You have Ashley and Leo. Who are you going to do that? Jeremy and Aviv. And Cedric and Michaela. Do you think Michaela is going to be okay with that after she just suggested that?
Yeah, and also Nani and Justin
are off the table.
I would assume they're off the table.
Yeah, because they are not allowed anymore because they've already had the claim staked against them.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
You can't do that anymore. So there's 3 teams because you're not going to go take Anissa at this point. So
honestly, do it.
He's like, that's how bad it is?
Fucking do it.
Maybe that's what happens, and that's how they bang later.
There's no way, because he still would be stuck in the same alliance that he's trying to get out of being stuck in. Well, and then the Michaela situation also goes deeper, because then we start walking to the daily, everybody's lining up for the daily, and she's so pressed to get Theo out, and I'm just like, why do you care so much when earlier you guys were all sitting around laughing about how bad he is and how he only won that elimination because Derek sucked at it?
I think she knows that he's taking people out. And at this point, you have to get him out now because, now we're almost even. He had to go home this week.
If she's so worried about her taking people out from her alliance, then don't put him in.
Oh, that's a good point.
That's the point I'm making. She's so in all of her effort is to put Theo back in the sand.
Yeah.
But Theo keeps dwindling her numbers. And she's saying they're cockroaches you can't kill. But you keep trying to kill it, and it's just killing your game.
Yeah, then
after 2 times of putting them in and realizing that it's not going to work out, stop. Also, again, I love Leroy, and America works very hard. But, and I feel about this the same way with Sydney and Turbo. It's highly unlikely that they're coming out of that elimination with a W.
Yeah.
It is. Point blank. So, if you're trying to kill Theo, not really the person that you should be putting him up against. And this is how I felt about the whole Sydney Turbo combo that we'll get to later. It didn't make any sense to me that was even a conversation because they're coming back from that 9 out of 10 times.
I would agree with you based off how good they've been feeling about it and what you've seen. Like, literally, he had no business winning last week. He could have just fallen off and it would have been over. And they're just riding the high. And I think she's just like, I'm going to go to the well again. Like, I can't not do it now. And we get the perfect thing, like a puzzle, and they still don't win. But sometimes they're in the momentum of it, and there's nothing you can do. I don't know who she would prefer to put in. It seems like she's trying to get people to say everyone else. Olivia and Will, she can't say it, which obviously if I'm Will now and I'm watching that, I would be like, what the fuck? But we should kind of know what that is. Okay.
Well, also, I don't see how she can't say Anissa and Jake. Because to me, that seems like more of a fair fight.
Jake's besties with
Leo, not
Leo. I thought Cedric was up there too. I don't know who Cedric's people are. This is part of the problem.
Cedric's friends with everyone. Honestly, Cedric kind of fucking rocks at this game.
Playing a great game right now. Because he's letting her kind of drive. And he's just being like, hey, I'm a fun guy to be around.
Yeah, and everybody likes him. I see how he won Big Brother.
Did he win?
I believe so. Or he came in second.
Listen, I think he's who I looked up earlier. Stand by. I'm checking. I'm checking. No, Cedric did not win Big Brother.
He didn't?
Mixie, I looked this up earlier.
I thought only people that won or like came in second from Big Brother.
Okay. So he did not come in second. He did not come in third. Mixie, he didn't come in fourth. Mixie, he didn't come in fifth. He didn't come in 6th, 7th, 8th, or 9th, part of the jury. He didn't come in 10th, 11th, 12th. He came in 13th. He was the 4th one out of the Big Brother house.
How is he on this show? How was Justin on this show? I mean, there's so many questions.
But this is also a while ago. This was what year? I'm looking to see what year this year. This is okay. So this is the last cycle. This was last year. So maybe he became a kind of a sneaky fan favorite after, and he's got the personality, right? So yeah. Okay, let's get to the daily mix.
Yes, the pumpkin patch. It's on theme.
Pumpkin patch.
When I saw those hay bales, I was like, oh, mazes. Did you have the mazes and like the hay rides and?
Not a Florida thing. Sorry.
It's fine.
You know, we have a maze here in the valley. Are you going to go? It's a corn maze.
Yeah.
A hay maze.
I'm sure that it just would disappoint my Ohio heart.
Well, you have to go see it to believe it.
Because I'd be looking at corn and then look to the right and there'd be a palm tree and I'd be like, what is happening?
Well, that's true. There's actually a freeway next to it. So, you know. Yeah. Listen, we're doing our best. So.
And I love that for
thank you very
California. Much. Way to go.
Who was not doing their best was TJ's stylist here. What's up with this just basic black shirt?
Was it black? I thought it was green.
I sent you the photo. That's black. That's a black shirt.
Let me pull it up.
Is that green? Guys, let us know in the comments.
Guys, I think it's green. I think it's like a deep green. It's funny because I thought he looked great.
I just thought it was basic. I'm not saying he doesn't look great.
I thought he looked like a chill hottie.
Okay.
Like he doesn't even need to try.
He doesn't need to try. We all know.
And I'm 90% sure that's a dark green shirt.
Yeah, it's looking more green now. It looked black in the moment. Well, I'm
mascarpone all over again, baby. Or what was it? Pavlova?
Jeez.
I don't even know what I got right that one time.
Mascarpone?
What was it? Guys, I'm so tired. What time is it? 9:30 at night? I would have been in bed an hour ago.
Is that Al Capone wearing a mask? Mascarpone?
Mascarpone's a thing.
Is that how you say it?
Is it not?
Are you trying to say marzipan? Describe mascarpone.
Mascarpone.
What is
a
it,
rich
though?
and slightly sweet Italian cream.
Are we saying it right?
I don't even know how to spell pronunciation. Okay.
Mascarpone. Mascarpone. Mascarpone.
There's a nay at the end?
Mascarpone.
So we're both wrong, it seems like that.
Hold on. It's mascarpone.
Yeah, that's what I'm hearing.
Yeah, you're hearing it too? You're playing it for yourself?
Mascarpone.
Mascarpone?
I don't think that's right.
I think I'm right.
We're both wrong. You can't be right when you're like, there's an extra thing at the end.
Pavlova.
Pavlova's what you were going for at front. And I laughed because I was like, that's not what she won on. Very, very funny. But here we are. Okay, we're at the Daily. It's a black shirt, it's a green shirt. Let us know in the comments.
This is a wild episode. This is what happens when Steven and I can only record super late at night. And
I'm going out of town this weekend, guys. We wouldn't be able to record to Monday, and that's just far not enough time for me to get an episode out by Wednesday. It's just not possible. So, okay. I can't. Yeah, and Mix is dying over here. This is just, listen, we're doing this for you. We're trying.
But, Steven, are you ready?
Huh?
To have a little bit of life brought back into your life?
I would love it.
Yeah? It's a group party. Everyone running in the field drone shot is this week's.
Let's go!
Ass of the week. Ass of the week.
From a drone. Wow.
It was a beautiful shot, and it was so much butt. And while there were some better situations for Ass of the Week, I felt as though it was a shot that deserved some praise. I will say, if they had a different angle of Ashley pushing Leo's butt up that hay bale later, it would have been a no-brainer. But her body basically covered, it was just a bad angle. They didn't have the right angle, and I can't be giving it away to what I know was there, but I didn't see it.
These are the rules of Ass of the Week, everybody. You learn and grow. I bet a lot of you who still haven't got to Ass of the Week 202 are like, it's got to be that because it's literally mentioned about an ass being pushed. No, incorrect. We got to see it.
I got to see it.
We got to see it to believe it. Okay. I was dialed in at the beginning of this.
Yeah.
I was dialed in. I was focused. I liked it. I was like, okay, we got a good one. I like a team one. We're all going at the same time.
Yes, I was thinking that this is what you like. Everybody at once.
Everybody at once. Shout out. No cucks. And we're seeing it all take place. And then I hear this.
Jake thinks that we should take our hay to the furthest key, which really doesn't matter because it's like equidistant.
Okay. Math breakdown.
I thought the same thing, but then I was like, am I being too cynical? And
No. Because you literally can't say one is further away and then say they're equidistant. Because that's not how words work.
You would say that those two sentences are contradictory.
Ooh.
Like they aren't real.
You're saying the words are antonyms, not synonyms.
Other word that, yes.
Yeah, got him. Didn't think I'd pull that one out, did you?
You know what was pulled out that I don't know why it was shown, but I was all fucking for it? The slow-mo babe spit shot. Why? But also, absolutely.
Okay. This is where I'm disappointed at Babe.
No!
Never in my years did I think Babe was a spitter. If I'm looking
Steven,
at Babe and you tell me spitter or quitter, I'm going, she ain't spitting.
It's spitters are we're both just so
We're off
unable to speak. Listen, she hasn't had to swallow for a while
That's
now.
true. That's true.
So she just needs to get her footing back together.
Okay.
But that was a fucking loogie, dude. She wound up with that one.
Yeah. For all we know, she just went behind the hay bale and sucked him off real quick and came back.
Saw a Will moment.
Yeah.
Poor Olivia and Justin are chained to them, and they just have to stand there waiting.
Yeah, and like, hey, so how's things going with you? And meanwhile, Babe's over there like, ah.
Somebody take that screenshot.
Mid-daily. I'll blur that. Mid-daily blowy. That's great.
Turbo, my little short king, can't reach.
Yeah, he didn't. And
Should have
Theo
taken those extensions out, tied them all together, and wrapped it around the pole. Done a little bit of a tangled situation.
Who saw that coming? Turbo's got hair extensions. Who saw that coming? Who had that on their bingo card?
I thought so a while ago. You can see them. When he puts it up in a ponytail, you could clearly see them. But I'm not going to call him out on it because I love him. And you guys are trying real hard to make me not. But when he does a little rhyme and ends it with a middle finger, I can't hate the guy. I'm sorry. Maybe Michaela should be more fun about the way that she bullies people, and I'd be down.
There you go. That's what the lesson from all of this is. If Michaela like rhymed her hatred towards Theo,
there we go,
and also like wore glasses that looked like she was in a steampunk band,
and took anal beads to the bar,
then I think we'd be a whole lot more on Team Michaela right now.
I agree with you.
It's just that simple. I'd ride with her. I'd be like, let's go. Let's party. But that's not how she went about it. So I can't be part of that team there.
I agree with you.
But yeah, Babe being a spitter was just a shocking moment for me. I didn't really see that coming. Thea and Adrian got their first key down. I was like, oh, what are we going to have here? What might this daily be? This is going to be interesting. I don't know.
I was on the edge of my seat for most of this daily, and it's been a while since I've been that like, what's happening about a daily. There was a point in time where Will was talking shit about Olivia, and I'm just going to say this right now, and I hope I can get over it because it's probably going to mess up my podcasting abilities, but I cannot hear what Will is saying because I just immediately think about how he fucked Anissa, and I just can't, like, my hearing stops working.
You hear that like...
my brain is just over and over again like, he fucked Anissa. Voluntarily.
Well...
allegedly.
Yeah. Are you hearing that like noise in the movies that they play after like a bomb goes off? That like ringing?
Yeah, I guess, yeah. Something like that. I think I'm just hearing my own internal voice being like, that guy fucked Anissa. That one.
What if...
that guy you're looking at fucked Anissa.
What if, like, this seems like a Black Mirror episode that we're writing right now, but how about every time you have an interaction with somebody, you kind of like you get like a heads up display of their body count. You get to see like,
oh, that'd be a nice movie.
Their like selection of people that they've banged. And you're just like, you kind of look at it and you're like,
some people do wear that on their face, just not knowingly.
Oh, okay. I got you. Yeah.
Justin's cheerleading is clearly taking... It's a secret weapon that I did not know was needed in the challenge universe, but it seems to be working wonders for the guy.
He's doing a good job. He's doing a real good job. I would like to show this photo right now. So what you're seeing on the screen is Theo, after they went up and got the last bale
that they didn't need, clearly, by this photo.
And that's what I'm saying. Now, he's getting to it like he's at full extension and he's got it. And I'm trying to look at the distance, like how high that bale is stacked. I don't know if they were allowed to jump or not, because I didn't see people jump.
I think it was so high. I didn't see anybody jump. I saw them like climb the pole a little bit.
Okay.
I think it was so high and those hay bales were so unstable that no one did.
Okay. So do you think they needed the other hay bale?
No.
Okay. So Adrienne was right.
I do think she was right. And because I believe on the first key, he kind of like grabbed the pole and scooted up it a little bit.
Yeah, and I think that she was probably counting. That was probably what she was doing there. Also, shout out to them for doing the 3 versus everybody else's 2 and or 1 at a certain point. They kind of led the charge on that. Very impressive. She keeps impressing me every week, kind of like America has been doing, where it's just like, I think after you watch this show for so long, you kind of, I'm not like saying there's like tropes of people, but you kind of see people and you just go like, okay, you're going to be this character. I mean, that's exactly what a trope is. You're going to be this character on the show.
Yeah.
And you're going to be this character based off everybody else that's new that's been brought in, minus like 1 or 2 here or there, like the outliers.
Yeah. Like this is your niche.
Yeah. And that's what you're going to be. And I hate to say it, like when Olivia came in, I was like, oh, it's somebody from Love Island. We haven't really seen them do well. They're here to party. She did get paired up with Horacio, who we know is very competitive, and I think that rubbed it off on her. And she's been really competitive for what we've been seeing. I'm from Alaska, so we know those Alaska people are built different.
But yet Will is sitting here saying that Olivia's head's not in the game. And I'm like, bro, she's running the other alliance. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Sir?
Yeah. You're in the best position possible, honestly, right now. Because if it switches the other way,
For him to stake a claim would be so stupid.
Would be moronic given who it would be, because all he's going to do is piss off these other people. Like he pisses off Leo, Jeremy, or Cedric at this point, which is his only options to do.
Which I believe are supposed to be in his alliance, even though I did not see them in the graphic.
So there's part of me that goes, was this pulled from the very first week?
It could have been.
That stakes were available. And he could have gone and maybe taken Nani. Yeah. He could have gone and taken John A. and kind of like got out of that side of it a little bit. Maybe, possibly, very well could. But that doesn't defeat the point that it's being said now, because I think obviously something's going to come to a head in the next 2 weeks or so. It seems like we're building that. We build that again.
I agree.
Baby Justin Wynn. Crazy. Didn't have that on my bingo card. And look right here, everybody. He gets a fist bump from TJ? What? You might as well just go home. That's your cash prize.
On paper, Justin is doing great. He won that first elimination against Rogan. He absolutely destroyed Gabe in Gabe's stake a claim.
Yeah.
He's been doing really well in these dailies as well. I mean, I'm impressed. And again, I think the cheerleading background is a secret weapon in the challenge. Now, I don't remember his puzzle abilities.
I don't either. But I think Babe is decent at puzzles. I don't know what Babe's decent at anymore. She lost me for like She lost me for 4 years when she was just like a shell of her former self.
Yeah, when she was paint drying on a wall, that sucked. But maybe we'll find out again soon.
Something awoke in her.
Leroy and America lost, but at the end, it looked like they were ahead in that hay bale situation.
They certainly were.
Did they say it was the wrong key?
Wrong key. Yeah.
Crazy.
So you had a 50-50 chance of getting that key. Just think what the possibility is. So we could have had last week in an absolute crazy situation. You could have had Turbo against Theo somehow.
Yeah.
In a pillow fight. What does he also do in his spare time? He's in like a pillow fight league.
Yeah, that is true.
Hilarious that we missed that opportunity. And then this week, you could have had them
but doing it as a puzzle, and that's how Turbo went out. Was it 2 years ago or something like that? To a puzzle early on, but everybody else was helping the other team. It doesn't matter. It's still hilarious.
Oh, I remember that with that girl. Was he dating that girl? That random chick that he brought?
I don't think so.
And everybody hated him?
Yeah, because he was being, the mean Turbo, and there was no fun Turbo at the same time.
Uh-huh.
But, it was neck and neck there. Switch the key. We have a very different elimination. We have a very different thing that plays out. Who knows what's going on at this point? But that's why we like to challenge everybody. Edge of my seat, very tense. Production must have loved that mix coming right to the end like that.
Absolutely. And then the humbling that Sydney needed has happened.
Yep.
I didn't love the way she handled it. I'm like 80-20 on disliking Sydney. I'm not going to lie to you.
I know you would be. It doesn't seem like you're getting from that. I like the style of humor and that she can.
If she had 2 years under her belt.
I know that. That's fine. I don't mind if you have 2 years of experience under your belt and you're being cocky without being funny. Everything she's saying is still like funny in a way, at least to me. I know some people, according to our comment section, aren't seeing that. To me, it's reading comical. It's like a dry sense of humor, which I enjoy. And because of that, I'm able to see that. A lot of people, when they come in on their first season or two, aren't able to be like, oh yeah, we're also making a TV show as part of this. Like, I know what I need to do. And she's doing that. And I also think this is like her persona. This is what she's always been like,
Yeah.
I'm just better than everybody else. I mean, not that you ever say anything like that, right?
Well, I'm always right, but that's different. That's not my fault.
Who said that? Did Mick say that, everybody, or was that Sydney? Let us know in the comments.
I'm way more cool. Anyways, I don't know.
Was that Mick or was that Sydney? Let us know in the comments.
I'm just, there's a little bit of humble pie that she needed to eat.
Yes.
And I just wish that she would say some of the things that she says in her ITMs to these people's faces. That's all. I'll give Michaela that. At least Michaela does that.
I agree, but I don't think she actually means those things. I think she knows.
Well, then I would say that it's not. I don't like that.
Okay.
Because here's the thing. Bananas can do the TV thing, right? I think he's one of the best at it.
Yeah.
But the core of whatever he's doing for the TV thing, he believes in.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think she thinks she's good. She's great. I don't think she doesn't think she's great at anything. It's fine. We've talked about this for 5 weeks at this point. Everybody's probably sick of this. Okay.
Probably. Yeah. So then there's all this rumors that we're sending Turbo and Sydney against America and Leroy. I kind of already touched on this. Stupid. Never
going to happen.
They're winning every time.
Yeah. And also, I didn't feel like you had the vote secured. I'm supposed to believe that Leo, who at the beginning, when there was a lot of other people to say, and instead Theo and Adrienne is going to go away from Ashley and say something different at this point in the game. Not going to happen. I understand you have to do this to try so it's not the third or fourth week in a row that we're having the same 20-minute up until the vote thing. It's fine. I want to talk about Cedric at the club talking to Jeremy. And this kid's smart. And he's talking about, this is when I looked it up. Because he's like, in these social games, I'm like, oh, he probably got pretty fourth out.
That's crazy. I also I really like Cedric. I think he plays a great game. Something was said during this conversation that kind of turned me off to Jeremy a little bit. He's given a little bit of Sydney energy that I just don't think he deserves to give. Now, I will say, Jeremy and Aviv coming back from, second to last to third is kudos to them. All the power to you. But Jeremy's sitting there and saying to Cedric that him, Cedric, and Will are, quote, constantly the front runners. May I remind you that you lost 2 weeks ago
Yeah.
because neither you nor Aviv could walk out on a log. To say that you're constantly front runners when 2 weeks ago you were in elimination, not by vote, is...
Yeah. I mean, I still think it. He had one slip up. I still think he's a front runner. I think they're going...
I don't think they have the strategy.
And Michaela, who has been waiting for this to happen, pointed out that they started talking downstairs and said they're a problem.
Yeah.
It was like the Vince Vaughn thing. You're a problem.
Uh-huh. No, I fully.
But we knew this, and we've been saying this for weeks, that within the Super Alliance, there are two sides that are going to splinter out.
Yeah, it's coming.
That the Jeremy side of it is stronger than the other side, because realistically, Olivia's not going to vote with Will. And it seems like Michaela's going to have herself and maybe one other team to go with.
Yeah.
And I think she's like, I can't have Olivia here and I can't have Jeremy. Well, it seems like that's what's going to happen. And maybe you should have seen this switch, because Olivia's going to be around if you want Will there. And if you don't want Will there, you need to already start that train going, because it's too late now. I think they've lost their side of the house.
I agree with you. And honestly, it's their fault.
Yes.
It's truly their fault. I would say that I'm not going to put Aviv and Jeremy in like top 3 teams.
Okay.
Strictly because I've not seen them do anything that is like strategic.
Okay.
They kind of just go with the house flow. Like I've never seen either one of them make like a game play.
I don't think they need to at this point. I think they feel confident that they can win an elimination.
But even Cedric said it too, like playing the middle like they are and kind of just like floating around in the middle. I think it's going to come to bite them in the ass. I mean, I personally think that Anissa and Jake are locked for the final just because everyone knows they could beat them.
I would agree with you, yes.
And I think that the like Nani and Ashley and Michaela are going to start striking on their own alliance.
I don't think Michaela is part of that group. I think she's the lowest man on that totem pole. It's Aviv, Nani, Ashley, then Michaela. Michaela's 4th in that group.
So you think that's why she's trying to go
100%.
Okay.
That's my feeling, because this is what maybe the first season some of these people have done with Michaela. And even though she's doing that, I think all these girls are like, listen, I mean, she's 4th as far as I'm concerned. And I think she knows, like, okay, now Jeremy and Aviv are talking to them. I thought maybe I'd be able to get there, but like, this is not it. I got to get these people out. The problem is you picked the wrong target. Mm-hmm. You picked the wrong target early on, and you took too many swings at it. And as you said, you've swung too many times that you needed to get back on the other side and be like, we got to pick somebody else off. And hopefully now maybe somebody else will just luck into it, but whatever. Okay.
Yeah. We'll continue on. The Babe section where she talks about Turbo being off this season and everyone in the room saying that it's Sydney. My jaw was on the floor because this whole conversation was about Babe and Babe.
100%.
And just inserted 2 other people's names in it.
Yeah.
Just tell us why you broke up. Just do it.
Tell us.
Please. Because all this stupid fucking runaround bullshit, I'm sick of it. There's a thing that Steven and I have said, for those of you that are unaware. If you are going to be a public couple,
yep,
and you're going to benefit from being a public couple, then you don't get the luxury of breaking up and no information being said about it. I'm sorry, you don't. That's what you sign up for.
Your punishment is we get to make shit up, and then you go, people are making up some really bad stuff. Well, okay.
Then say it.
then say it. Because when I saw you last, babe, you were talking about adopting a fucking kid. So you can't just be like, oh, we wanted two different things. Where did this come from?
Absolutely.
Where did this come from? Was one of them a baby?
Knock off the PR bullshit and just fucking tell us what's going on. Like TJ did. TJ said it's cold outside and it's raining. We're doing indoor votes. Thank you.
Also, like he was doing it for us, what did you notice different about Tej Mix in this scenario?
He wasn't yelling by a body of water.
He wasn't yelling by a body of water. And actually, his voice seemed a lot more calmed and reasoned because he was inside. Like, he's doing the same thing.
He has to shout over that pool that he is levitating on.
Even though that pool, you can, like, it's a mirror. He has something in his subconscious that just goes, it's a body of water, so I have to yell.
Exactly. You know production's off on the side like, all right, TJ, you're up. You could just say it normally. And he can't.
Honestly, production should have been like, hey, you seem like low energy. And he's like, I don't know what you're talking about. They're like, we'll be right back. And they just come back with like a bowl of water and put it next to him.
Honestly,
off frame.
it probably would have worked.
And he'd be like, all right, here we go.
Yeah.
We're going to vote now.
You know what he would have said? He would have said, roses are red, violets are blue. I have 5 fingers. The middle one's for you.
Pretty good. Pretty good. Also, Theo's speech was really good too. I like what he was trying to do there.
I like this. Now, this is fun,
Yes.
fun argument time.
Yes.
I'm in on this.
This is good.
I'll sign up on for this. The boys are fighting.
Yeah.
Yes, but I'm enjoying this one.
Yeah, this one's good.
And Theo in that pink cowboy hat, he knew it. He said, "Fuck it, I'm going to this vote. I'll do my speech. I'll get voted in again. Whatever."
We're just doing this at this point because we have to. It's fine. It's whatever. What a great line. What a great line.
Beautiful.
Let's move to the elimination. Okay. Spinning puzzles.
Yeah, thoughts.
I'm here for it.
When it was explained, I was like, huh. Once it started, I was in.
All in.
Can't
wait for people to complain about it, honestly.
And complain they did. As Theo and Adrienne got that first puzzle, people were livid.
Pissed.
They were so mad. It was awesome. I love it.
I think what they did a really good job on, not to get like too in the weeds about like emotional editing and stuff like that, they've given you a reason to like Theo, to show Michaela shitting on Theo and Olivia. They've kind of like delivered this. He's a cockroach. You can't get rid of him. So now, as you need to, like obviously they knew at the time he's won at least 3 eliminations. Who knows what else is going on?
Yeah.
We need you to like this guy so you feel like you're winning every time. Because if he's the enemy winning 3 times, it's not as fun. But also, they have a win that way. They need you to either hate him or love him in this scenario. And it's working out well for the show.
I was going to say, I feel like they did a really good job of letting the audience decide. Because there was some stuff with Theo throughout this season where I'm like, he's kind of being a cocky asshole right now.
Yeah.
Chill out.
Yeah.
So, like, if you already are not feeling his vibe, you could easily take the Michaela train and ride that and feel like the edit's made for that. And you could also be kind of where I feel me and you are landing, which is like, this is kind of fucking hilarious and sick that Theo's accomplishing this right now.
Yeah.
And it seems like almost that edit is being given to us on a silver platter. So I think they're doing, guys, this is a great season.
It's really good.
It's really good.
It's really good. There was people, I went on Twitter for a little bit last week. I shouldn't have been there. I knew what I was going to get. People were like, is this what the challenge has become to? We're doing pillow fights on a log. I'm like, what are you talking about? This is fucking great. You have Derek, this man who can do all the eliminations, getting absolutely destroyed by a pillow. Are you telling me that's not entertaining television?
He fucking Supermaned off the goddamn log. What more do you people want? I don't. Whatever.
What do you want? You want hall brawls every single time, guys? That'll get old. This was great. It was great last week. If you're complaining about it, go over to another show where you don't get this. Go over to Big Brother where there's actually nothing like this. Go back to Survivor where they're all shriveled up and they're like, oh, well, we got it. Do you have your buff on? Do you have any idols? I'm going to vote for this person. They're gone. They're gone. You can just talk shit on Survivor and not actually have to fucking do anything about it.
That is true.
And that's what I like. If it's a pillow fight, it's a fucking pillow fight. But guess what? The girls got to pillow fight too. Imagine being a man and going on Twitter and be like, well, it's a pillow fight. I didn't like it.
It's because they had their tops on, Steven.
That is true. If they would have gone bras only, that's a mistake by production.
I have a question. Was there anything in TJ's explanation of the elimination and also in the VO that they cut up to make it make sense for the edit where he said that you have to work on the puzzles together? Because I immediately, when this started, I was like, I would just pick one and tell my partner to pick one and we just focus on it.
I don't think there was.
To me, that's the strategy. You pick the one that's right in front of you from the get-go, you work on it, then you remember where you were and you work on it again.
Because it was going around fast enough that it was only probably, 25, 30 seconds before it got around again?
Yeah, it was moving quick, and, they're just touching things to touch that.
Heyo. I think it's kind of hard when you go into an elimination like this, and it's a hall brawl, you have an idea. It's a pole wrestle, you have an idea. This, it's like, okay, where do we even do it? And it's kind of left up to you to make that decision early on of okay, now just take yours and I'll work on this. We'll wait till we get around.
Yeah.
They get it. But before that, Olivia's like, this might not be the best thing for him.
Yeah.
And that brings us to a new segment called Things That Probably Aren't the Best Things to Say About Your New Baby Daddy. And here's Olivia.
Communication is not always his strong suit. Theo can get frustrated very easily and also not listen very well.
Boy, oh boy, all I would like to say to Olivia is good luck.
God bless you.
And I would say I hope fatherhood changes him, but isn't he already a father?
He is, yes.
Okay,
yes.
so,
yeah.
But good luck.
Good luck. God bless. Good luck.
You know how I knew it was editor one, Steven?
Huh.
As soon as my brain said, God, I wonder how long they've been going at this. Graphic.
Right on the screen. He's back.
A pop-up in a corner.
Editor 1, Editor 2, slide to the DMs. Let us know. We want to be your friend.
We love you.
God, we want to be your friend. We have so many questions.
How long did this take? And the time lapse where it started getting darker. Beautifully done.
Beautifully done. You know what I didn't like about this, even though we've been positive this entire podcast? No, I probably haven't been.
Not really. The mascarpone.
Well, that's yeah. Marzipan, mascarpones, whatever. Al Capone.
Pavlova.
That's what we were going for. Mix. They go 32 minutes. And then they had to stop. Because they were like, we're not getting anywhere. We thought y'all be done by now. And I'm here to say, I don't give a fucking shit. Keep it spinning. You've changed the rules now.
I completely
How
agree.
unfair is this?
I did not like this at all.
This was so unfair.
That's the only reason that America and Leroy got one is because Leroy wasn't in front of the puzzle and America just did it.
Listen, they dodged a bullet that America and Leroy did not win because that would have been some fucked up shit. Hey, remember how you were losing the entire time and then we basically changed it in the middle?
To a completely different elimination, basically.
And it's not like what we did last week where it's like, okay, you guys are tied. We're going to do something else. You weren't tied. If it was 1-1 and you'd been going for 45 minutes and they're like, okay, at this point now,
we're calling it.
We're just going to spin. We're going to sit there for a minute. I'm cool with that.
Yes.
But to do it when one team's ahead is crazy.
There should have been even if they had added it in VO, you have an hour and whoever has more points at that point is the winner. If it's a tie, then it goes into a tiebreaker.
That's but to do that, I literally wrote, this is some bullshit if they win.
I was sitting there like, if they lose,
Oh my God.
can you imagine
I just like,
the Twitter of Theo would be ablaze, just fucking shitting all over production.
and they would have been like, typical production. They want Leroy to win or Anissa to win or Anna to win.
Exactly.
They're protecting them. They don't give a shit about Theo. Blah, 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 blue. They're like force feeding us this narrative again.
Yep.
And I would have been like, you're right. Because
Honestly, yeah.
Why stop it after that? Why? You could say we're stopping it for safety because these people have been spinning and like maybe they're going to vomit everywhere and that's not a good thing.
But again, whoever, if one of them has had one puzzle done, then that's when you call it.
You can say, hey, America and Leroy, you have 5 more minutes to get one before we're timing out on this.
Yeah.
But to just go, hey, we're going to stop this so you guys have a better chance of figuring it out. I've been like, no. And there was a moment where I forgot the beginning editing of the show where it was very clear that Leroy and America were going to go home. And I got worried. And then I was like, oh, yeah, but, you know.
I had a feeling they were.
Yeah.
In the aerial shot right before Leroy, or right before Theo and Adrienne win, their puzzle wasn't closed. Their puzzle wasn't closed.
It looked like maybe they were showing the other one again. The first one that they got when they stopped it.
When it was close, because that one was not it. But
amazing work by Theo and Adrienne, like working together there. I mean, if you would have given me that edit at the beginning, Mix, where would you have been?
they keep surprising me. I mean, even the pillow one, I was like, they're screwed. And they keep just knocking it out of the park, and good for them. I really liked the daily this week, and I really liked the elimination. I thought well-rounded. There was slow, and this is what happens when we get to this part of the season. There was slow middle sections about shit that I quite frankly just do not care about. And quite honestly, this episode worse than others because it was so obvious that Adrienne and Theo were going in, and it just was this whole made up bullshit. Just no.
I said
honestly,
this for the past couple of years. Just make it an hour at this point.
Exactly.
After episode 12, we can go down to an hour.
I think, and then bump it back up for the final if you want to, because I like to see all the different sections of the final, and I know sometimes they have to cut parts out. I just think we're dragging, and it's gonna, unfortunately, and again, the season is so good. I think the next probably we got about 3 more of drag before we get into the pre-final and the final.
Yeah, where people have to start like taking out friends and shit like that. That's where it gets good again. But yeah, we can bring this down to an hour. When the daily on our screener is done by the 20-minute mark, and there's 40 minutes left of the show.
I agree.
And honestly, the elimination this week was like 10 minutes. I'm like, so I got 30 minutes of like nothing in the middle. That
just
people
fill it with more fun shit.
Yeah, like the more massages, like it pad that stuff.
We know you have cameras on the bus. You've already shown us that they exist.
Editor 1 tried with the Ashley conversation where she's in there. She's like, they used to call me Ashley Millionaire Mitchell. I was like, yeah.
I know. That was awesome.
Yeah, girl. We still do over here at the number 1 for you.
We do.
Shout out America. I know you're not going to be coming back for various reasons. Shout out. You had a great season. You did yourself proud. America, who did not go to the reunion. Shout out to you. Won't see you again, but damn, great effort considering
Beautiful.
Nobody gave you a chance from the beginning. 3 elimination wins for Theo and Adrienne. Absolute craziness. And speaking of craziness, Mix, this is probably the time to unleash the boy from his jail.
I'm kind of scared. I'm not going to lie. I'm kind of scared, but I'll be right back.
She's going to go get Bernard because we did have a big time donation come in this week to Winnie for us, I think is what we called you last time. gave a giant $50 dono to the number one, saying, "You two, best of the best. You get all of the air horns 220 for us. Absolutely incredible. Thank you so much." Mix is getting a delicious churro treat. It's probably worth more than one churro treat, but we can't do that. I'm hearing him meow already. He's about there. Also, I know some of you have said, "Hey, we've already reviewed the number one on iTunes. I can't do it again." Be better. Go steal somebody's phone. Steal somebody else's phone. Get your husband, get your wife's, get your child's phone, get a coworker's phone. Hey, coworker, can you do this? Especially if you're a boss, tell them to do it. You can do that. You're a boss.
Oh, don't leave.
Oh, B, come back. You have a delicious churro treat.
I'm trying to get situated here, buddy. Let me figure our shit out real quick.
Oh, okay. There he is. He knows this is where he goes to get his delicious churro treats on camera. He's taking his position. He's looking for the churro treat. He's wanting the churro treat. And thanks to 220 for us, who gave the big dono, it's time for Bernard and to get his churro treat and you to get some delicious ASMR. Bernard, the floor is yours.
See how he's grabbing me? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. We're about to cause a problem. Oh. Buddy.
Buddy, it's on the other side. Buddy, it's gone down the other side.
Oh my gosh. There's so much.
Oh no, Bernard, get it.
Wow, guys, that was a good one.
That was a really good one. Good job, B. Good job, King B. Look, he's still my guy's in heaven over there. He was just locked in the bedroom for creating a ruckus. He comes out and gets a delicious churro treat. And what a way to end this podcast, everybody. Absolutely fantastic. We're not at the amount of reviews yet, so get it together, figure out what you got to do in order to do that. Steal a phone, borrow a phone, create a new iTunes account. I don't care. Do what you got to do. Until next week, everybody, we love you very much, and we'll see you soon. Okay, bye-bye.
Okay, bye.
Oh, bye, Bernard.